Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a little bit. You said weekly videos. I know. I can explain. I'm going to talk about where I've been, why I left, why it's been so long, why there haven't been weekly uploads. Also, we got a bunch of stuff going on in the world. We have Donald Trump on the border. We also have the government shutdown, potentially Trump getting impeached with actual stuff behind that rather than just the Democrats doing it because they want to. So yeah, a lot of stuff to work through today. I'm going to go as fast as I can because there is so much. So yeah, let's go. So, where have I been? Where did I go? Well, as you can see behind me, the set has changed. I mean, we've still got the same stuff going on, but yeah, the set has changed a little bit because I'm in a different location. Actually, I moved down to Salt Lake City. I'm attending college down here, and it's my first year at college, so it's been a little bit of a shake-up. There's a lot more work than I thought there was going to be, which has kind of held me back from making videos. I have actually not had a lot of time. So weekly uploads, I'm still gonna try to shoot for that starting today. They probably won't be all published on Sunday, but I'm gonna try to shoot for weekly videos again. As far as what else has helped me back, well, I was ready to shoot 2 days ago, but my mixer here, it don't work too good. Something wrong with it where there's a buzzing in the background and I can't figure it out and the internet can't figure it out, and I think it might just be old. And you could actually hear it quite a bit in my first video, so I had to go and troubleshoot that for all of Friday pretty much was all I was doing. Couldn't figure it out, so I actually got a new mixer. Obviously can't show you the mixer itself because it's over there and it's recording this microphone, so you can see this. So I got it all straightened out now, and hopefully there's no obnoxious buzzing in the background. So I'm still going to be shooting for weekly uploads starting this week because I just got off track, and yeah, new setting, new life down here at college, a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, but we are shooting for weekly uploads. All right, next up we've got Trump on the border. So if you guys haven't been following this story very closely, Donald Trump has demanded $5.7 billion from Congress in order to construct a barrier, a fence, a wall of some sort on the southern border as a means of border control. And it's kind of ridiculous that the Democrats are being so reluctant on this, because in 2006 they actually passed like 5 or 6 times that much. I'd have to look up the exact figure, but it was somewhere in the realm of like $20-25 billion that they passed to construct a physical barrier on the southern border. So the fact that they're reluctant now has led to the shutdown. Now, going into the shutdown, there's really not much to say. Donald Trump can't cave, because right before the shutdown, he actually almost caved. And he was going to, and then he saw that there was an uproar from his supporters, and so he didn't cave. And at this point, if he caves, he's going to lose the 2020 election, plain and simple. So he's not going to do that. So essentially, it's just down to how will the Democrats cave, because Donald Trump can't. I did see an article from Breitbart that stated that some of the younger Democrats have actually gone against Nancy Pelosi's wishes and have gone to meet with Donald Trump to see if they can strike a deal on the border. So we'll see where that goes, but I mean, this could just go on essentially indefinitely until the Democrats cave, because Donald Trump can't. One more thing on the shutdown, there's a big hullabaloo that's been made because about 800,000-ish federal workers are not being paid because the government is shut down. So Congress did actually pass a measure the other day that will make it so all of the workers that are working now but not being paid will be paid when the government shutdown ends. I've also heard there are some banks who are extending essentially operating loans with low interest to say like, hey, we'll give you your pay now. All you have to do is just give us your check when the shutdown ends, and so you'll still get money. You can still, buy bread, milk, eggs. You can still live, and you can still get the same salary, but you're, getting it from the bank now, and then you'll have to pay the bank later. It's really a non-issue. People are making a big deal out of it, but there's really not much there. So the last thing I want to hit today is the idea that Trump might get impeached because of the stuff coming out of the Russia collusion thing. Now, the Democrats don't actually have anything on the Russia collusion thing. Make no mistake, there is nothing there that's solid. What they're trying to convict him with is the fact that he said he didn't have any business deals in Russia, when in fact he did sign a letter of intent that was saying that he wanted to build a Trump Tower in Moscow. Now, he did it would appear at this point that he did instruct his lawyer to lie to Congress about the testimony. Now that is perjury, which is a crime. However, the conditions laid out in the Constitution is that for a president to be legally impeached, he has to either have committed treason or bribery. And neither one of those are there. There's also stipulations if he has committed high crimes or misdemeanors, but it doesn't specify what exactly entails a high crime or a misdemeanor in the Constitution, so it's much more difficult to convict on that basis. Now, if Donald Trump is impeached, that doesn't mean that he's not the president anymore. An impeachment is just a fancy word for an indictment because you can't indict a sitting president. So you're leveling charges against him and you're going to have a trial. So the House of Representatives, they impeach or they indict, and then the Senate can remove him from office if in the trial he is found guilty. And this is also kind of an issue because you get down to the issue we had with Bill Clinton, where you get down to the exact definition of words, because is a letter of intent a business deal in Russia? And I could see it argued either way. Do I think that it was dishonest for Trump to say I didn't have any business deals when he did sign a letter of intent? Yes, I think that was absolutely dishonest, and he did it on purpose. But does that constitute a business deal? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, the trial would have to decide that. They're kind of making a bigger deal out of this than they should, because if you think about it, they're saying that, oh, this proves that he's a Russian agent. Well, no, it doesn't. Well, then why would he lie? Why would he lie about having business dealings in Russia? I'm like, because you're accusing him of being a Russian agent before there's any evidence of any Russia anything. Would you say yes? I don't think I would.
Good evening, America. I'm Richard Weed, coming to you tonight with our top story, a special interview here with President Donald Trump. Mr. President, thank you for being here with us.
Of course, Richard. Thank you for having me on.
Now, Mr. President, there has been a lot of controversy surrounding you and potential Russian collusion in the election. Would you care to comment on that?
Yeah, Richard, I gotta say, there's no basis to these claims. They're just saying horrible, horrible things about me, and they aren't true. There's no collusion at all.
Interesting, yes. Mr. President, have you ever had any business dealings in Russia?
Business deals? I mean, I got business deals all over the world, but Russia, there's that pesky Trump Tower thing in Moscow. No, you can't tell them about that. What, you want me to lie? Look, Don, they can't know about that. I know it's innocent, you know it's innocent, even they know that it's innocent, but they're looking for dirt on you. And if this gets out, you will never live it down. You're overreacting, it might not be that bad. Listen, Don, they hate you like no one has ever hated a president before. Come on, they don't hate me that much. Don, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's amazing that no one has tried to shoot you yet. If liberals were not so anti-gun, they probably would have already. If this gets out, the press will do horrible, horrible things to you, so you can't let them know. All right. I won't tell them. Good talk. Go get them. Of course I don't have any business deals in Russia. I don't even like Russia. I try to keep a very large distance between me and Russia because I really don't like them and I've never had anything to do with them at all.
Are you all right, Mr. President?
Of course, I'm fine. Why do you ask?
Well, you just sat there for several minutes, not speaking, just going, and staring off into the distance.
No, that happens all the time. It's just a byproduct of being a very stable genius. You can just ask my loyal supporters. I got a whole lot of them, and they all love me, and yeah, they wouldn't do that if I wasn't a very stable genius. Very stable, very genius, yes.
Enlightening information for sure. Until next week, America, I'm Richard Weed. Have a good night.
So guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit like, get subscribed. You know what to do. I don't have to tell you. You've been on YouTube for a while. I don't have to tell you how it works. Also, go ahead and follow me on social media, and that is both on Instagram and Twitter @_King of America. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.